What's going on, everybody? This is Temperature Check. I am your host, as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. How y'all doing? Before we get started with today's content, I must do what I always do anytime you see me on your screen, and that is thank you guys for the likes, comments, shares, and most importantly, those subscriptions. So whether you be a day one fan or someone who just locked in with the channel just today, man, I greatly appreciate it. And if you're loving what I got going here, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, Mr. Check the Temperature on both of them platforms. But let's get right off into it, man. We here to talk about Tsu Surf versus 40 Bars recap. But we're here to talk about the aftermath of this battle too. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all watched it. Shout out to Kings versus Queens. Shout out to URL and Caffeine for putting on a tremendous event. But damn. 2-round Tsu, man. 2-round Tsu made an appearance, huh? I put a tweet out on Twitter, man. I really think I put a tweet out on Twitter. Let me explain. I put a tweet out on Twitter last week, man. This is why you're going to love me on Twitter. I said that Tsu Surf is the best entertainer in battle rap. He is. As far as promotion, as far as face-off, far as Twitter, far as Instagram Live, far as his caffeine, no one does better at selling a fight than Tsu Surf. But that's all he does right now is sell a fight. As far as fighting, he not doing that. He ain't doing that, man. He ain't taking his craft seriously. But we're going to get into that because it's somebody who's ready to take him out the game and take him out the game come December. But we're going to get off into that. But we got to talk about these bars. 40 Bars versus Tsu Surf. This battle has been brewing since the royalty card where Hustle and 40 were they battled. They supposed to have a face-off. Hustle did not show, but in her place was Tsu Surf. And he was talking spicy. He was talking super heavy. And he said that if 40 beat Hustle, they would battle. Well, here we are. And so what you going to do, Surf? You coming off the Loaded Lux battle. Everybody talking bad about you. Everyone talking down on you. What you going to do? People are expecting you to show up because this is Queens versus Kings. If there's ever a situation where you need to show up, and prove to us you still are who you say you are. And you are who we think you should be. It's Kings versus Queens. Let's get into this recap. Let's see what he did, man. It was on 40 in the first. She was wild. She had a Holocaust scheme to come out to start the whole round, man. A Holocaust scheme. She said, your ass and Frank, you couldn't see me with the gas gone. What? Make a reference to the gas chamber. Most of the niggas only feel you in the crowd, Surf. That's a double entendre. Basically saying like most of the people that are supporting you are people from the crowd. They're not your peers. And that is what I was saying going into this battle. Like, Tsu Surf took this battle thinking there was going to be a small crowd. Of course there was, but it was a crowd of their peers. They're going to be listening to every word that you say. They're not going to be gassing you because you've trolled them all. You've trolled them all, Tsu Surf, and now this is your fucking funeral. Now this is your funeral. Or is it? She said, my resume a monster online. Indeed, making a reference monster on, you're saying monster indeed online resumes. You can upload them, find you a job. If you ain't got a job, that's two easy sites that you need to go search. You need to go search. She said, I gauge the situation. Now view under my scope like scrutiny. I like that. Now, this was tough. She said, for the bread, man, which way this gotta go? I understand something nasty in this can like Sloppy Joe. Sloppy Joe is disgusting. And manwich, I haven't had a manwich, but it looks disgusting. The first manwich, the name is disgusting. I'm not eating meat out of a can. No, can't do it. Then she had a scheme basically making reference to him being a snitch. You give dirt to the police like to soil reputations. You can't keep them two lips closed but still rose to the top. The amount of daisies he spent locked up is not enough. Giving him flowers every day, bitch, I would rather leave him on your gravesite. Barely grant access to a nigga with no code? That was crazy. So did y'all pick up the flowers in there? There was the tulips still rose to the top. The amount of daisies and the flowers, giving him flowers every day. Bitch, I'd rather put him on his gravesite. That was crazy. But I'm not gonna lie, I did hear that flower scheme against Ill Will. John the Don had a flower scheme. You know what I'm saying? I'm not critiquing, but I'm just saying he did have a flower scheme. I mean, he did. I can't lie. She said, how the fuck you tell niggas you a killer and you a victim? Basically saying, how you gonna be a killer but you got shot? Multiple times. But hey, a broken clock right twice a day, so you know, anything can happen. And then she finishes her rounds with a very good ending bar. She says, us dykes like bumping in the pussy. So I ain't wearing no panties. And she bumped in the Tsu Surf. Hoo-hoo. Yes, sir. I like that temperature. I like that temperature check. Oh, by the way, the shirts is on the way too. I had hoodies last week. I got shirts this week. We elevate and we elevate. And wait till you see these hats. I got it all. Got it all. So Freaks on you in the first. And he has a rebuttal. Is he rebuttaling now? He said, Dandelion, and I'm sending them killing you orchids. Killing you orchids. Killing you orchids. I got it. Again, it's a rebuttal, so I'm not, and again, he's not known for rebuttaling, so I wasn't expecting no fire, so it was cool. Having screaming like a white bitch if I pull out your eye, Carly. She was on Nickelodeon. I didn't really get with her. I was really past that at that point in time, but I got the reference. I'm choosy. I don't want to make every hormone because I made pheromone. Farrah Funeral, you know what I'm saying? He had an entanglement situation with Farrah Funeral that everyone knows about. I peeped the reference. I got it. Miles Davis, bitch, you died making jazz look real good. Now, that was fire. I like that, though. I definitely like that. Yeah, 40, yeah. Jazz, yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't. Don't battle Jazz no more. That's not your cup of tea. She's definitely your kryptonite. Then he says, I was getting judged by the judge before URL made you a judge. You could learn a good lesson. 40 birds on the Tony from the bro is transportation and good a method. Hey, so you see how she talked about the judges. He talked about the judges in that. You see that, right? So he talked about her being a judge. He talked about Tony, bro. Shout out to my frat brother, Black Compass Media. And then he also talked about Method Man. You gotta pick up what he's putting down. He's good when he wants to be. He has bars. We're not about to say he doesn't have bars. Babs, this your homegirl only asked because you a stand-up, bitch. Stand up straight. I should crack the skull of your sis. Crack the skull of your sis. Scoliosis? Spine, stand up straight, scoliosis reference? That is fire. I'm not gonna lie. What kind of shots you sending? I've been shot before. You think 40 if she get 8 by 5? 8 by 5, 8 times 5 is 40. If she gets shot with the 8-5 time, I get it. That's how he ended his round. That's how I feel like he ended his round. You know, it wasn't a bad round for either one of them. I think it was a lot more debatable than what people have it. But I did exit to 40 in the first. But let's go to the second, though. Let's see how she rocking. Round 2, it's on 40. Kings and queens making history tonight. Let me get this off my chest. Okay. They don't think the girls touch my process different. You either leaving stretched out or curled up. Because you know when girls be doing their hair, you know what I'm saying, they either going to straighten it or they going to curl it up. I got you. Back to back, 2 straps behind the ear. Where your mask at? That is fire. Okay, 40. Now you talking, 40. Now you talking. 2 straps behind the ear? Where's your mask? You picked the wrong bitch to fuck with like Mike P. Man, leave Mike P alone, man. He trying to recover still. Y'all keep bringing him back in the battle rap. He don't want no parts of this. Crazy. They like me in that cheetah shit. They say I'm perfect when I pose for pictures. I ain't lying. The way this Jaguar right, it be exposing niggas. Crazy. You with the cat reference? The cheetah purr. You gotta roll the tongue. Purr. You hear purr. Ladies. But I'm, I'm taking. I'm sorry. I'm taking. But yeah, you got cheetah, jaguar, lion, crazy. Friendships like erosions. You know what happens when the beach a lot with the beaches a lot. Ever since he came in contact with the wave, we lose a piece of the rock, making reference to gun title situation, the relationship y'all have, the friendship that y'all have, basically saying that every time you put your hands on rock or you are invested in rock, you taking away from them. Every time you wash up on the rock, you take away erosion. Yeah, it's tough. She said, the king of the sea gonna need muscle. Tell that crab to clam up. The king of this, she was talking that game talk and that the ocean talk too with clams and mussels. Oh my goodness. She says when it comes to beef, it comes with shells. When we talking surf and turf, man, you know you didn't have surf and turf, man, it do come with. She was talking. She said 9 in your back will follow Rajon anywhere. Basically, Rajon Rondo wear 9 wherever he go. When he was in Boston, when he wore 9. He's with the Lakers, he's wearing 9. He was in New Orleans wearing 9. He wearing 9 everywhere. Rajon wearing 9 everywhere. That's what she's telling you. Whew. That is a very, very strong round for 40 bars. A very strong round. Tsu Surf, what you got? There was some splits and blips in there, but again, overall good round. Surf with their second rebuttal. Again, Surf not known for the rebuttals, but he's out here trying some shit. So he says, what I tell you about that C word? I know you never been to Red Lobster, but the crab come with the biscuit. I like the rebuttal. I did like the rebuttal. Nice on the fly. Now he says, sucking all that loser dick. This WD-40 winning. He said that's winning D4. That's fire. I like that. He said 2 options. Ice pick or the chrome coming out. If I pick at least a bone coming out. That was fire. I definitely like that. But then how he ended this round, I definitely like the way he ended this round. I ain't Jackie Robinson. I'm not out here to 42. I ain't Jackie Robinson. I ain't Jackie Robinson. I ain't Jackie Robinson. I'm not trying to make 42 famous. 42 TOO. 42. It was the number that Jackie Robinson wore. Fire. I like that. But I'm going to let you know, Surf, you ain't have a chance in that round. I got 40 clear. I got 40 clear. Round 3, it's on 40. She comes out with a rebuttal. All this rebuttaling in this battle. She said, you out here burning bitches. Talking about you'll give that WD easy. When that dick is clearly apparent, how you do bitches greasy. God damn. That was nice. That was super nice. She said, I'll leave Sumo assed out than wrestling him naked. Because, you know, sumo wrestlers got their cheeks out. Pause. When they, you know what I'm saying? When they sumo wrestling, cheeks is out. Pause again. Sue blue to blood in his mouth. Sue woo. She's saying she gonna take a swat. She gonna cut you, blood leaking out your mouth, and so you was a crip. But now, since blood leaking, now you Sue whooping. I like that. Then she has an angle towards Tsu Surf's mom. Again, the 3rd round angle, she's a mom. She's talking about Tsu Surf's mom, and she's going to bring up her own parenting skills as well. So, it's about to get ugly. She said she was a superstar, super freak, gave grade A head. But bust on her face, soon mom cum laude, they say. Summa cum laude. She made the honor roll. Summa cum laude. Sue, oh my God. Sue mom cum laude. That is, see, if y'all in the education system, you know how hard it is to be summa cum laude, and that was fire. That was crazy. She said, Maggot, we came from the same shit. Why you acting like you fly? Maggots turn into flies off of shit. You see how easy. She struggles. Now she talking about Tsu Surf mom again. She say Struggle talk is her fault for not investing in time in you. That is, she's saying your mama ain't investing enough time with you. That's why you acting like you acting. Holding guns for her sons. That's Munchausen by proxy. She been poisoning you for years. What? Basically creating situations that you can be in danger, and now because she is supporting you, her name is now in the lights as Munchausen syndrome. That's tough. I don't know if they know that was tough, 40. She said, I had my son at 16. Now my 16 son in niggas. Bars. That was a solid round. That was a solid round. So what we got for Tsu? Tsu, you better come with nothing, cause I got it 1-1 going to the third. And coming off this round, what you gonna do, Tsu? Tsu Surf comes out. I swear to God, I really poured this. I already poured this 40 out from my dead homies. I get, you know what I'm saying? Light, but I liked it. This was fire, though. Durant before I was in the Nets. Warriors and shooters who I ran with. I like that for sure. Absolutely. Definitely like that. Making a Durant, he used to run with the Warriors, and they was a bunch of shooters. I like that. Basketball scheme. He said, if I take her or Cortez and we all knew Coors Light, a Guinness nigga book after having a warm fight. The beer references, I get it. He said, it was take her or Cortez and we all knew Coors Light, a Guinness nigga book for having a warm fight. Why you need to stop taking jabs at Cortez. I'm telling you need to stop it. Said crazy, I got loaded, did the bare minimum, and they still reserved 40 for a nigga. This is what, when I say he's the best entertainer in battle rap, this is what I'm talking about. He's making references to it. I did the bare minimum against Loaded Lux, and they still put me on the main card. They still gave me the main event. What the fuck I gotta improve for? Ain't nothing being taken away. My status hasn't changed. He's saying, yeah, like y'all might not like everything I'm putting forth, but guess what? My bank account still says I'm winning. We might not agree with it, but that's how he thinks. She said, my mother had to press 9. That's what everybody said. I'd rather the phone ring that I'm not than the phone ring that I'm dead. That's fire. That's super fire. And then he choked. So I got it 2-1 clear. 40 bars. What are we going to do with you, Tsu Surf? 2-round Tsu. What to do with good old 2-round Tsu? Again, I took to my Twitter, and this is why you should be following me on Twitter, man. I took to my Twitter and I said this. Tsu Surf is a new T-Rex. Absolutely, unequivocally, he is a new T-Rex. You know, he's great promo, but when it comes to these bars, he don't care no more. He don't care no more, and I don't know what we can do to make him care. But I know it's somebody who had a lot to say about, you know, Tsu Surf in his last couple battles. Somebody got him in the scope, and I'm going to play a very quick snippet of that. And that person would be John the Don. Now, y'all know John the Don is a tactician, man, and I know a lot of y'all had ill will clearly winning that battle, but when you go back and you listen to the bars and you do the bar for bar breakdown, it's different, I'm telling you. But you're talking about somebody that is super consistent. And John is not to be played with. He's not a reward. He's not somebody that you want to see if he has a grudge against you. You see what he does when he has a grudge against people. So shout out to Shrug Life Network. That's where I got this clip from. Y'all take a listen to it. John the Don gets Tsu Surf on volume in December. I'm gonna tell you right now, Tsu Surf, it's over. It's over. He not coming to play with you. He makes some valid points, man. I could see why people say you had a debatable with 40 bars. I get it, man. Your following is strong, and like he said, man, you ain't never had that pressure applied to you like John do, man. He not one that you want to see if he has a grudge against you, and sir, he on your heels. Y'all listen to this. Y'all check it out. Y'all subscribe to Shrug Life Network, man. Watch that whole interview. But I am Mr. Check the Temperature. This is Temperature Check. Like always, man, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. We just getting started. Y'all check out this clip.